Okay, hello. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the setup of the US Army Ranger outfit from last video. Alright, so let me go ahead and remove everything. So first things first, you're going to put in the code or the ID 620-1818397. It's gonna go ahead and look like this. You're gonna go ahead and set the position to 0.26, negative 0.40, and 1.67. I'm just gonna move it right here. Alright, now you're going to go ahead and set the size to 0.4, negative 0.20, so 0.4, negative 0.20, and negative 0.30. Alright, that's gonna put it like right there. Now remove the texture and set the color to 250, 220, and 180. It's gonna make it a tan color. Now put in the same ID, so 620-1818397, and set the position to 0.26, negative 0.64, and 1.67. Just gonna move it right there. Now set the size to 0.4, 0.08, and 0.3. Just gonna make it like that. Now remove the texture and set the color to 250, 220, and 180. Just gonna make it tan again. Like that. So now for the next part, is gonna be the patch. So put in the ID 3008760401. It's gonna give you this patch. Now set the position to 0.62, negative 0.10, and negative 0.08. Just gonna move it right into the middle. Now for the size, put the size to 0.95, 0.95, 0.8, and 1. Just gonna make it like that, so a little bit smaller. Now set the texture to 527-030-155. Or, sorry, so 527-030-515. 52703-05155. Alright, now set the color. Okay, don't change the color. So I'll leave it at 255, 255, 255. Now you got this patch. Now go ahead for the radio. You're going to put in the ID 340-982-7417, which is going to give you this backpack. Now go ahead and set the position to 0.3, negative 0.4, and negative 1.84, which is going to move right there. Now go ahead and set the size to negative 0.2, 1.35, and negative 0.25, which is going to make it like that. Now set the texture to 540-924-9247917. Just gonna make it like that. Don't change anything about the color. Now for the cap, you're going to go ahead and put in the ID 631-275-4500. It's gonna give you this cap. Go ahead and don't change anything except the texture. Remove that and the color. So set that to 250, 220, and 180. Now, for the 5 magazines, all the IDs are going to be the same, so you might want to write this down somewhere. First, the ID is 4624100-147. I'm going to go ahead and put it in 5 of those, so that I don't have to put them in individually. So the size for the first one is 0. Sorry, not the size. The position for the first one is 0.38, negative 0.30, and 1.05, which is going to move it right there. Now I'll go ahead and set the size to 0.12, negative 0.25, and negative 0.2, which is going to make it like that. Sorry, yeah, that's right. Looks a little small, but it's not. Alright, so next you're gonna go ahead and put in the size for the second one. Sorry, I totally forgot the texture. So the texture for the first one is 5853344 638. It's gonna look like that. Now, don't change the color, leave it the same. Now for magazine 2, you're gonna set the position to 0.08, negative 0.30, and 1.05, which is going to move right there. Now for the size, you're going to put in the size 0.12, negative 0.25, and negative 0.20, which is going to make it like that. Now I'll put in the same texture, so 5853344 638. Alright, so next up, you're gonna go ahead and get the third book. Set the position to 0, sorry, not 0.07, negative 0.07, and 0.89. 0.89. Just gonna move it right there. Now set the size to 0.15, negative 0.25, and negative 0.20, which is going to put it right there in the middle. Now set the texture to 5853344 638. Alright, good. Now go ahead and get the fourth book and set the position to 0.35, negative 0.07, and 0.89. Just gonna move it right there. The size is the same as last time, so 0.15, negative 0.25, and the negative 0.20. Just gonna put it right there. Now set the texture to 5853344 638. Alright. And this is the final magazine, so I'll go ahead and set the position to negative 0.35, negative 0.07, and 0.89. Just gonna move it right there. Now set the size to 0.15, negative 0.25, and negative 0.2. Perfect. Now set the texture to 5853344 638. And now that you've got all the magazines, that's all the magazines. So now for the main vest body, you're going to put in the ID 7266232 So this one. Gonna go ahead and set the size to 1.1, and 1. Just gonna move it like that. Now, don't change anything in the position except green. So that's gonna be negative 0.1. Now remove the texture and set the color to 250, 220, and 180. Good. Alright. So now that you got that, you're going to okay, so if you're probably wondering why it looks darker than the other stuff, even though it's the same color. It's because Roblox's lighting is kind of messy in this game. It might also be just the game, but the lighting is kind of just messed up, so it looks darker than the other ones. So now for the main magazine carrier, gonna go ahead and put the ID 56770878863. Just gonna give you this backpack. Now go ahead and set the position to 0. So 0, negative 0.50, and 1.25. Move right there. Now set the size to 0.93, 0.5, and 1. Gonna put it like that. Now remove the texture and set the color to 250, 220, and 180. Perfect. Again, lighting is messed up. If it looks like this on yours, there's an easy fix. Just remove the accessory and put it back on again and fix the positions and sizes. So now for that, now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and put on the shades, which the ID for that is 45079117797. Now they're a little bit high, so you're going to go ahead and set the position to 1, sorry, not the position to 0, negative 0.10, and 0. Just going to move it down like that. Now you're going to leave the size the same, and you're going to set the texture to 9766040 767. Perfect. Alright, so now you're going to set the color to 150, 150, and 150. So now for the clothing, you're going to go ahead and put in the ID 759-441-9010. Oh, okay. Well, the clothing doesn't seem to be working for me, so check the pinned comment and the clothing IDs will be there. Yeah, so basically just check the pinned comment and the clothing IDs will be there. Alright, so that's the full setup. I hope you like it, and yeah, I'll post again sometime soon, hopefully. And hopefully I won't go a month inactive, but yeah. Alright, thank you for watching, and goodbye.